Hey everyone! So today I will be reviewing Panic by Lauren Oliver. A couple of stats on this book. It was published in 2014 by Harper, and it's my dog, and it's 408 pages. Quick look at the summary. So, yeah. Panic began as so many things to do. Oh, sorry. Panic began as so many things to do in Carp, a poor town of 12,000 people in the middle of nowhere, because it was summer and there was nothing else to do. Heather never thought she would compete in Panic, a legendary game played by graduating seniors where stakes are high and the payoff is even higher. She'd never thought of herself as fearless, the kind of person who would fight to stand out. But when she finds something and someone to fight for, she will discover that she is braver than she ever thought. Dodge has never been afraid of Panic. His secret will fuel him, and get him all the way through the game. He's sure of it. But what he doesn't know is that he's not the only one with a secret. Everyone has something to play for. For Heather and Dodge, the game will bring new alliances, unexpected revelations, and the possibility of first love for each of them, and the knowledge that sometimes the very things we fear are those we need most. Yeah. So, this book was really, really fast-paced, and I finished it in like a day. It was really fast. One thing that I read reviews on the book before I start it so I can kind of like know what I go into. I don't always do it, but I did this time, and a lot of people were like, oh, it's basically like the Hunger Games. It's a ripoff of the Hunger Games, but it wasn't. The only thing that could be close is that it's like they narrowed down the competitors for Panic, but it wasn't like the Hunger Games at all. Two things that I didn't like. The point of view changed at the end of most chapters. It was annoying, honestly. It would go from like Heather to Dodge, and then it would go to no one in particular. It would just go to like an event that just happened. It furthered the story, so it wasn't awful, but it's one of I don't like it when authors change point of view randomly, and this one was consistent-ish, so it wasn't like totally out of the blue, but it made it hard to follow, and it made her seem a little bit less professional as a writer, which is what happens when you change point of view without warning, basically. And I wish there was more character development. Basically, all that Heather, the main character, was a poor girl who is like working to protect her older sister from their mom, who's like a crackhead or something. There really wasn't much more to that. Dodge was kind of the same thing. It was like he's just doing Panic for his secret. Sorry. He's not anything more than like that, basically. It's just he's very single-minded. It doesn't seem like there's anything more to the characters, and that was annoying. One thing that I did like, it took place in New York State, where I'm from, and I could recognize some of the places. Like Carp, I'm not really sure if it's a real place or not. I should have looked it up. But they mentioned JCC, which is one of my friends went to JCC, and SUNY Binghamton, which I also know people from there. So it was like, oh, I know that. So that was really cool. Alright, so Goodreads gave it a 3.6 out of 5, and I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. And I'm not doing this to be like, oh, I'm one down in Goodreads, but I finished the book and then I was like, that's definitely a 3.5. And then I looked it up, looked up the rating, and it was a 3.6, and I was like, well, oh well. But anyway, so final thoughts, it is a great summer book, and the writing was good. The writing was actually really good, minus the point of view changes, minus the no character development. The writing itself was great. And I highly recommend it for young adult library sections. I think it would be one of those books that just the second it's returned, it's checked out again. So I highly recommend it. Thanks everyone for watching. Sorry I'm not like super energetic. I'm kind of sick, but it's fine. I'll be fine. I'm thinking of doing 2 new projects for my channel, so